Yes, guys, welcome back to the Rose Watch YouTube channel, and today we're just going to be talking about, it's not going to be a big video, it's going to be a bit of a short video today. I just want to talk about the transfer talk and what the rumours are going around at the minute. So obviously the first one's first, Jake Beesley. There was a lot of rumours of him possibly leaving. I know Luton and Bradford were the two clubs that were interested, but I think with Bradford, they signed Paul Mullen and Caden Jackson. Then Luton signed Devante Cole, and I think they signed someone else. I'm not too sure. So there's that as well. And there's rumours that he might be getting a new contract, but that's a bit of a strange one. It's obviously, Jake Beesley. He's a top goal scorer. He's got 6 assists, but obviously he signed just in the summer on a 2-year deal from Blackpool. So I think, definitely give him an option of another year. I think, he's a great player. I think, obviously, he had a lot of controversy at the start of the season. He didn't score many goals, but he's definitely starting to score a lot more now. The next one is Tyrese Shade. There's a lot of rumours of him. There's a lot of rumours about, is he going to go to, the Championship? There's a lot of Championship clubs that are in for him at the minute. I don't see Tyrese Shade leaving. I mean, if you think about, he's only just came to the club. He's only been with us for 6 months, but obviously whoever signs him, obviously they would have to, spend the cash. Especially he's only been in 6 months, and we're not going to let him go for cheap. But do you go to the Championship? Do you maybe ruin your career by sitting on the bench for the remainder of the season? Whether you go to, I don't know, a Portsmouth or whoever's at the bottom of the table, or like a Norwich, for example. And then the other big one is the only player I really do see leaving is Godwin Malife. Obviously, he's been heavily linked with rumours of him going to Salford. Apparently, Salford are really pushing for the transfer. It would be a bit of an odd one, especially since he signed for us when I think was it last season or was it this season? I think it was last season. He's the captain, but would he want to go back down to League Two? When you're playing in League One football, you could easily fit in at a Luton or a top half League One team if you wanted to, but that's where you sit. Do you go to Salford? Do you join their experiment? Do you join their project of the fans now have the say in what goes on at their club? Now they're going back to orange instead of red, which is whatever. But do you join the project of do you become a big part of the project at Salford, or do you stay at Burton and end the season? Maybe you think, I could probably get a move to one of the bigger clubs in League One. Let me go there, just in case Burton do get relegated. Because obviously we are 21st in the league right now. So we're in the relegations. Or do you just stay at Burton, help us get back out of that relegation? I mean, we've got a lot of players coming back from injury. Finderlap back can easily fill, Godwin Malife's role. Charlie Webster coming back, that's going to be great, especially in that midfield. If you have maybe Charlie Webster in the middle, George Evans on the left, on Andy Cook on the right, or do you just go with the two midfielders of Charlie Webster and Andy Cook? That's not even his name, is it? No, I think it's like Cannon or something like that. Fucking hell. It's like 12 o'clock in the morning. Bear with me. So, do you go with Webster and Cannon in that midfield? What do you do? Then, Karen Lofthouse can easily fit that role of the right back as well. Bowyer prefers him on the right. So do you do that instead? Then you've got Jasper Moon and Swaha coming back as well. So that's two, some massive injured players coming back. Obviously, there's rumours of Burton are looking at 2 more players. Barry said we're most likely only going to get 1 player in. Who is that? Is it another player from non-league? We've seen, a lot of players that we've signed in from non-league Josh Walker being one of them that, didn't particularly do well. I think he only scored like 3 goals in like 30-something games. Then you got the Tyrese Shade, the big standout that, he's one of the big, he was one of the big names in the club now. And then you got then you got that Adam guy. I'm sure he'll come good at, soon come time. Do you? You don't know. So, but the thing is, we could do with maybe one more striker. Obviously, Fabio Tavares, isn't exactly doing well at the minute. He's been pretty poor as of late. Do you sign another striker and drop Fabio Tavares until, let's say, someone's got injured? Fabio, you're back in the squad. Do you do that instead? Who knows? Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. A lot of transfer talk and I'm guessing there'll be a lot of rumours, a lot of news coming out on Twitter. So if I hear anything, I'll drop on the YouTube and the TikTok, and maybe the Instagram as well. I don't post much on the Instagram, but might have to now. So yeah, just let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.